Hello guys, welcome to Love Usas Media. On today's edition, there's a lot of entertainment, gossip and news to be enjoyed. Now make sure you take your seat, sit properly and take your phone to your face to get the full gist. Crazy Clown, who is a Nigerian popular comedian, has actually cried out saying that the stock that his parents, or rather his father, bought for him some years back is now worth like a very little change compared to the amount that his father used in buying the stock. Normally, it's good for parents to buy stock for their children so that when they grow up, they are going to see something to start with rather than starting from the scratch. You understand? So that was what Crazy Clown's father was intending to do for them as children. But it turns out that now that they're supposed to reap the benefits of the investment, it turns out that it is even worth to nothing. Just listen to what he's got to say.
I'm not trying to show up, I'm just holding this dollar so that I can get your attention. I want to tell you guys a story. I'm of this notion that as a parent, you're supposed to create trust fund, buy shares, buy stocks for your children so that when they grow up, they don't have to start from the bottom. At least they can meet, they can start from the middle. So 2002, when my dad bought shares for his kids and he told us, I was so excited. When I went to school, I just tell my guys, say, come, don't look at me that I'm here studying with you. My life don't set. Once I graduate like this, shares don't date, because that was what I thought. Now I just got a message yesterday from the stock company where my dad bought these stocks and the shares, and I found out that my dad bought a whooping 1 million naira shares as at 2002 for his kids. That time when my papa they say no money, he invested so that his kids will have a better life. Now I checked the value of these stocks, and 1 million naira stocks that my dad bought as at 2002 is now worth 11,561 naira. These people had kobo, 46 kobo. For what? For what? Is it for Gary? Is it for Eba? For what?
Now, we all know the trending issue that is online about Davido owing a businessman, Salami, 218 million naira. And now, he has been saying a lot of things on the social media accusing Davido of owing him debt that he doesn't want to pay. And now, here is Hype Man Spesh, Davido's Hype Man Spesh, who has come out to say that Davido is not owing him, that the contract that they entered into was actually settled back then. So he doesn't know why Salami, the businessman, is claiming that OBO Davido is owing him. And now, here is what he has got to say. Just listen carefully so that you get the whole gist. Not that at the end of the day you start thinking Davido is owing, because come to think of it, how can OBO be owing, Davido be owing, Omo Babalowo be owing 280 million? Now, if you guys can recall back things, you remember the day that Davido posted his account that he needed some financial assistance in his birthday. You understand? Just jokingly. Do you know how much he actually realized? He got 200 plus millions. You understand? In his account just that day that he posted his account. How can somebody like that be owing? So I don't really think that accusation is actually legit, because OBO is worth billions. That's just the truth. So 280 million naira is change. Quote me anywhere. 280 million naira is change to Davido. So if somebody should come out and say Davido is owing 280 million, you know that they are just trying to clout chase, because if he's not clout chasing, Davido cannot be owing you and doesn't want to give you your money. You understand? The truth is that why people drag these top celebrities about them owing them stuff like that, it is because they know that it is going to give them name. You understand? It's going to give them fame. So that's why they are doing it. It's all clout chasing.
Abu, you see us, our ban of we finish. That just as God take to him. I don't know how. See us, our ban of the finish. He don't go ever finish. God do am.
Abu Salami. Usually I would never speak this, but just the fact that if you really know me, you know I'm a real. This project, you brought it to me in 2017 in Lekki. I told you when it's mature, when it's ready, we'll push it, we'll handle it. Cool. When you brought it to me ready, it still wasn't ready. I didn't charge you my $20,000 consultation fee. Based on real. You brought your proposal of 200M. I told you make it $500K, which at the time would have been 300M. I expanded it for you I made corrections to all your proposals. I went through everything, removed all the mistakes. I told you that every brand that David is endorsed to can actually be part of it because it is football. At Pap, because we're looking for underage players. I did all I could do. I informed everybody. I told you to be patient. You weren't patient. We agreed whether it is David, whether it's not David, I would be operations manager and I would have 5% of the company, which should be 10. But I said no problem. There's enough money to go around if we do it the right way. I gave you names of all the brands to use. I gave you names of the brands that we would do trade by barter with, of the brands that weren't our brands but can feed into it because it's football and it's very big in Africa. Long story short, Abu, you didn't give me one kobo. I did not eat 1 naira. You tried to be fast, believing that, oh, if you reach David direct, you can cut costs, this, that. I told you that for this project to move, even though the money comes from behind, initially it will cost you $1 million just to get David on board. You had a problem with Bobo. You had a problem with Asa from the get-go. Without even speaking to them, you already had issues with them that they say Asa this, they say Bobo that, blah, 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 blah. I told you, Asa is my younger brother. Bobo is my younger brother. I will talk to them for you. Let us do this thing properly. So I'm going to post about 5 screenshots on my story just so that it can be shown. I showed you how to do this thing. In your impatience, you went to meet somebody else, met somebody else, tried to cut me out, stopped replying my messages, believing that you had arrived. Now it has backfired. Now you've used David's image, you've gotten videos, you've done this, done that. The money you're complaining about, the image and the videos you've already match up to the amount of money that you are complaining about. Now, I like to be behind the scenes. I like to enjoy life. I like to just live life. You only live once. So me, I'm an enjoyment guy. Let me just enjoy my life. But you brought my name into it like I was bad to you, or like you gave me money, or like I ate some money, which I did not.
Now here is rapper Young Sis, who is also a Nigerian celebrity, but I don't really know if he's upcoming or if he's actually a major artist. But he has come out to say that he's owing, that to owe is not a crime, that as a matter of fact, wealth is built on debt. That word is very, very correct in quotes, because most of these businessmen you see, they are all debtors. Not that they wouldn't pay, but they use that debt to make profit. So it is not a bad thing to owe, but what is not good is when you owe and refuse to pay.
Call people out with the owe money. I just want to let you know. And the owe money, so if anybody come outside say 6 owes me money or whatever, not true. And the owe money, wealth is built on debt. If you know, you know. But based on, there's nothing in this world to be ashamed of in debt. Nothing. Even 50 cents the owe money on blood those check and balance. Donald Trump said the owe money. IRS the press next just now. You feel me? Say they whine me. Don't big pass that level now because they say you owe money. I owe money, yes.